Hi everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to work the staggered double crochet pairs. As you can see, it creates this zigzag texture. We're going to be making this particular version of the washcloth. This is my Splash of Colour Washcloth. It's a great unisex pattern. For this particular version here, I actually raided my scrap bucket of cotton yarns, 4-weight cotton yarns, and literally used every inch I had of this orange colour running through the middle. So that was really good. And this is what it looks like in a solid colour as well. Not quite as interesting, but you get the feel of it. I much prefer the colourful versions. Do have a look at the links in the description below. I'll pop the links to both the written tutorial and the free washcloth pattern that is available on my blog post, so that you can crochet along with me if you would like to. So this pattern calls for a 5.5mm hook, 4-weight, preferably cotton yarn, which is Aran weight in the UK, some scissors and a tapestry needle. Now for this version I'm going to be working it in 2 different colours so you can see how to do the colour changes, and this is going to be my main colour because you can see I've got more of this than I do of the multicoloured version. So to start this pattern, we are simply going to chain 32. So there's my chain completed. Then we're going to go 4th chain from hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't count the one that's on our hook. So in this 4th chain and the 5th chain, we're going to work a double crochet 2 together. So this chain 3 that we're skipping will count as a stitch for the purposes of the next row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet 2 together, wrap your yarn around your hook, insert your hook into the first stitch to be worked, yarn over and pull through. So now you've got 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so you're left with 2 loops on your hook. Then we're going to yarn over, go into the next chain to be worked, yarn over and pull through. So now we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so we're left with 3 loops on our hook, and yarn over and pull through the last 3 loops. That is our double crochet 2 together completed. It's also known as a decrease. And then we're going to chain 1. This will keep our stitch counts correct. And then we need to double crochet 2 together in the next 2 chains all the way across the row. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch to be worked, yarn over and pull through for 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so you're left with 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over and pull through. So now we have 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, chain 1. So that's our second double crochet 2 together completed. Then we're going to start working our next double crochet 2 together in the next 2 chains. So yarn over, insert your hook into that next stitch to be worked, yarn over and pull through for 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so you're left with 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain to be worked, yarn over and pull through for 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so you're left with 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, chain 1. And we're going to do that all the way across the row until we're left with 1 chain. So I will meet you at the end of this row. So I've just completed that last double crochet 2 together. You see I've got 1 chain remaining. So in that last stitch, I'm just going to work a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into that last chain, yarn over and pull through for 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And that is row 1 completed. So at the end of this row, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 double crochet 2 togethers, 14 chain 1 spaces, a chain 3 to start, and a double crochet to end the row. Now, if you would like to be changing colour at the end of this row, what I recommend, I'm just going to chop this cotton. So to change colour at the end of the row, so if I work that last stitch again, we'll yarn over to work our double crochet in this last stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. Now before we do this final pull through, I'm going to be changing my yarn at that point. So I'll just grab my next yarn and pull through. And then I'm just going to pull all those sections just to keep it tidy. Then we're going to chain 3, which will now keep these ends quite taut, and turn. This chain 3 counts as a stitch. So now what we're going to do is along this row, we're going to work our double crochet 2s together, but we're only going to be working into these chain 1 spaces. So yarn over, insert your hook into the first chain 1 space, yarn over and pull through 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so you're left with 2 loops on your hook. Then yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain 1 space, yarn over and pull through, so now you have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, so you're left with 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and chain 1. We always remember to do our chain 1 after our double crochet 2 together. So this row, we're actually going to be starting the next double crochet 2 together in the same chain 1 space that we finished the last stitch with. So we'll yarn over, we'll insert our hook into this same chain 1 space, yarn over and pull through for 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so we're left with 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain 1 space, yarn over and pull through, so now we have 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so we're left with 3 loops, and yarn over, pull through all 3 loops and chain 1. And we'll do that all the way across the row until we've worked into this last chain 1 space right by our chain 3 start. So we're going to be working into this gap. So yarn over, insert your hook into the same chain 1 space that you've just worked, yarn over and pull through for 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so you're left with 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain 1 space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, so you're left with 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and chain 1. So we're going to be doing that all the way across the row. And I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so I'm at the last double crochet 2 together. You can see I've got this chain 1 space here and this stitch on the other side of the last double crochet 2 together from the previous row. So I'll yarn over, insert my hook into that chain 1 space I've just worked, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert my hook between the chain 3 start and this double crochet 2 together, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on our hook, and chain 1. And then in the top of this chain 3 which started the previous row, I'm going to work a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into the top of that chain 3, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now at this point I am going to change colour, so I'll snip that cotton and grab my peachy colour from the bottom. Oops. And then I will yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on my hook, and then we will chain 3. So the rest of this washcloth is going to be a repeat of the second row. So just once more we will chain 3 and turn, just give that previous colour a little tug just to tighten it up. So this chain 3 counts as a stitch. So again we're only going to be working into the chain 1 spaces. So we will yarn over, insert our hook into the first chain 1 space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on our hook, yarn over, insert our hook into that next chain 1 space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on our hook, and then chain 1. And then we're going to be following the same process as we did for row 2. So yarn over, insert your hook into that same chain 1 space that we've just finished the last double crochet 2 together with, yarn over, pull through, so we have 3 loops in our hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so you're left with 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, so you're left with 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops and chain 1. And we're going to be following that all the way down the row, remembering to start each double crochet 2 together in the same chain 1 space that you finished the last one with. And I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, so I'm up to the last double crochet 2 together and the chain 3 that started the previous row. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into the same chain 1 space that I've just finished the previous double crochet 2 together with, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on our hook, yarn over, insert my hook between the end of the first double crochet 2 together from the previous row and the chain 3 start. So I'll yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on my hook and chain 1. And then for the final stitch, we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the top of that chain 3. I've made that one quite tight. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then again I'm going to be changing colour. So I will snip that yarn, grab my multicoloured yarn and yarn over and work that final pull through. Give those sections just a tug. And we're going to repeat. Sorry, I'm just going to do my chain 3 start just to lock that colour change yarn in and turn. And we're going to repeat row 2 again until our washcloth is square. So you go ahead and do that and I will meet you at the end. So this is what your washcloth looks like when it's completed. You can see that the double crochet 2 togethers create this lovely rick-rack effect. With different colours it really does stand out a lot more, or it can be more subtle as this tone implies. So to finish off your washcloth, it's up to you whether or not you do a border, but I'm going to show you how to do just a nice simple single crochet border. So I've finished my last row and I have not fastened off. I've not cut my yarn. So I'm going to chain 1 and turn. And then in every stitch across the top, so that's every chain space and every double crochet 2 together, I'm going to work a single crochet. So we'll just insert our hook, yarn over, pull through for 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops on your hook. And we're going to do that in the chain 1 space and in the top of every double crochet 2 together, all the way along until we get to the corner. So here I am at the last stitch, which would be my chain 3 turn and chain. So I currently have 29 stitches across the top of my washcloth. So I'm going to work a single crochet into the top of this turn and chain for 30. And then I'm going to chain 1 and work another single crochet into this same stitch. This is because this becomes the corner as we go around our washcloth. So then I've got my corner completed. This is the first stitch of the next row. So I'm going to try and work 29 stitches evenly, because this is a square washcloth, until I reach this bottom corner again. Now, just as a handy hint, if you do too many stitches across this side, then your work will start to ruffle. If you do too few, it puckers up and nips. If you get just the right amount, it will lie flat if you put it down on a surface. So I'll leave you to work single crochets, 29 single crochets up until you get to that last stitch. So I'm up to that last stitch. So I'm simply going to work my single crochet, chain 1 and single crochet into that same stitch. Then I'm going to turn my washcloth and I'm going to work my 28 more stitches until I get to that last corner stitch. Now I'm up to that last stitch, so I'm going to work a single crochet, chain 1 and another single crochet into that last stitch, and then I will single crochet evenly up to the first single crochet that I started this round with. So I'm up to this last stitch, so I'm going to work my single crochet into there, I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to do a slip stitch to join. So it's up to you whether or not you finish there or work another couple of rounds around your washcloth. I do hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today. If you have, please feel free to like and subscribe the channel, and I will see you soon. Bye.